Frank, let me ask you. You gave us touched on a lot of great examples of things that are going on at the Air Force. Can you pick one and just kind of tell us how that's really enabling that particular capability to happen?
I pick a little bit different than that, but I'll show you something. I'll tell you something else. I mean, we normally would have the bases ready to go now, but they're not there because of COVID. But let's take a particular thing. Let's talk about IoT sensors and things. Now, we're doing some small business innovation projects right now where they're actually fielding sensors to steam traps, which is kind of a stupid thing, but steam traps are all over the place on bases right now. And it can save millions of dollars by actually monitoring that IoT capability. And this is a new one because they don't need any energy. They get the energy off of the actual heat from the steam trap itself, as well as vibrations from motors, because they're doing motor health as well. But you have to understand, this is all part of the plan, is to have IoT sensors in a private 5G network. And that will include the sensors that we're actually getting off of the aircraft as well, that we're trying to do as, you know, part of the experiment we have at Hickam right now is how much information can we pull off all the aircraft that's coming in and actually use that in a closed 5G network to do analysis. And the analysis is going to be at the edge. As we talked about, everything has to be at the edge because you can't, because actually two things. You can't transmit all this information someplace else because they'll bog down the network, but the people who need it are at the edge. And so if you look at the viewpoint of what we're trying to do is we're trying to develop authenticated sensor capabilities so we know it's real, we know who it's coming from, and actually making data decisions at the edge with AI and ML capabilities for not only the aircraft maintenance, but also for the maintenance of the entire base. And that's what we're trying to get to very quickly. And we're trying to do the basics for the authentication of those sensors right now.